Hi Scorpios. So I started doing your reading and I don't know what happened, but my camera paused itself. So I was like talking to myself halfway through the reading only to realize that I had nothing was being recorded. So if you want to look at the cards that came up in the first reading, so these were the cards. So I'm going to shuffle again, but I wanted to show you guys the card. We had the Five of Swords, we had the Justice, we had the Fool, followed by the Temperance. We even had the Gemini card come up, followed by this and this, the Poverty card, the Devil card, which is the Capricorn, and the Wheel of Fortune, and the Nine of Cups. So I'm going to be shuffling again, Scorpio. I don't know what happened. Maybe that reading was not meant for you. I was halfway through the reading to realize my camera was not recording, and that's irritating. You know, things have been crazy with me when it comes to the Mercury retrograde shadow period. I know Mercury retrograde is over, but the shadow period is like really irritating me right now because I had a few electronic issues come up. My Wi-Fi router had a problem, and now this whole reading went wrong. Whatever. So how are you guys doing? How is November treating you so far? So let's see what you guys have going on for November. I'm going to cleanse this card a bit so that, you know, my energies don't interfere. Cleansing it. Okay. You'll see how different your reading is now. You know, I was like, I think 10 minutes, 15 minutes into the reading to find out, you know, I was just talking to myself, basically. Shuffling your cards, and I'll be splitting it into 3. And then we'll be going about looking at what is going to happen to you. So maybe for some of you, you started something and everything backfired. You're so sure about, you know, what you wanted to do at the beginning of this month, and you're doing something else by the end of the month. So this is the split. I'm going to take one card at a time. Sorry for the small space here. I'll try to make it bigger. Okay, this card came up in the previous shuffle, but it came up towards the end of the reading. So this feels like, at least in the previous reading, it looked like somebody had taken some money from you and they were not returning the loan completely. So they come and tell you that they had taken the money, and they have returned the money, but they still have like quite a bit of at least, you know, few percentage of it to return. But they come and tell you that, no, I've already given everything back. And you're like, no, you still have this much to give me. But they're like, no, I already gave it to you. Other than that, there is somebody who's being defensive. You might be the one being defensive. You feel like some of you are like working really hard, but are not achieving what you want to achieve. Or not, you don't feel content, is what I get. Definitely money is a key part of this reading. Keeping your coins close to you, because, you know, there's less money, but a lot of spending happening. So you're keeping your accounts properly. You know, you're keeping tab of how much you're spending. You're not able to loan anything to anybody because people whom you've loaned to in the past haven't returned your money. There's some kind of a gathering that is happening which involves because of which you're losing some money over there, because this is like a high-end party, or you're going out with your friends, you know, to celebrate something, and you're not able to afford it because, you know, there's not a lot of money right now, but you end up spending more and you're like in an impoverished situation right now, or you're waiting for your next paycheck. There's a little bit of drinking going on, and it's your birthday, so happy birthday. So you're allowed to drink. Some of you are living abroad, some of you are moving abroad. Some of you are thinking about moving abroad. Some of you are thinking about coming back to your home country. Yeah, see? Some of you are definitely, some of you you guys who are living away from your birthplace is reminiscing about coming back to the birthplace, and maybe, you know, this birthday season of yours is making you feel nostalgic. Some of you are missing your father. You have a father figure in your life who might be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a brother who feels like a father to you, and you're missing your siblings, and because of which you want to return to your birthplace. So this is the Seven of Wands. I definitely feel some kind of an emotionally defense mechanism that you're using to feel victorious about a certain situation. There is some kind of a self-defense. Maybe some of you are learning self-defense courses like martial arts, kung fu. Some of you are taking up these because you feel like with the growing rate of assault on women all over the world, you feel like you need to build up your defense mechanism in case somebody comes and assaults you, so that you can defend yourself. Some of you might be learning martial arts. Oh, some of you are attending a wedding. Nice. Oh no, this card, you know, the last reading, the one that flopped, while I was shuffling, this thing came up, and the first card in that last reading was what was it? The Five of Swords. Oh my god. Did I just not say the Five of Swords? Shit. Okay, guys. There was definitely some kind of a betrayal. Oh my god. I mean, it's gonna take me a minute to process this. Oh my god. Okay, there's definitely some kind of a betrayal. An air sign, maybe a Libra. I'm getting Libra more, but maybe a Gemini or what's the other air sign? Aquarius. Took money from you, betrayed you in some sort. You're meeting this person again at this gathering, which you're going to, maybe a friend's wedding. You're looking like an emperor. You're not talking to them. You're just ignoring them, but inside you're feeling. You don't show the pain. I mean, this thing that this person did to you in the past still hurts you, but you don't show it out. You're acting all strong on the outside, but inside you're feeling, you're still feeling broken by this situation that happened a while ago. I don't know. I'm not getting any particular number of years or months, but it happened a while ago. This might have got to do with money. Somebody took some kind of a money from you and they didn't give it back. And this came up in the previous reading as well. So your fears are basically tying you up. You're the reason for your own failures is what I'm saying. Like, you're not seeing the potential that you have or the opportunities that are there in front of you. And you need to untie yourself, and look past these swords, because it's, as you can see, it's not very difficult to get out of the situation. The swords are not around you, they're just beside you. All you have to do is walk past it and you will reach another place. Even the space behind you doesn't have any swords. So you just have to remove your blindfolds and look past the clouded imagination that you've created for yourself. So you're blinding yourself. Somebody might have offered you a cup of love and you would have said no, but now you're regretting it. Now you feel like, oh my god, I feel so lonely, I should have just taken up that love offer. And you probably liked this person, but you just couldn't accept it because of a monetary situation, or you're not well settled right now, or you're probably not in a mood to be in love. It's not, you just have your mind on other stuff. This card came up in the previous reading as well, so there was some kind of a confusion. There might be still some kind of a confusion. You're not able to make a choice. This might be with regard to a love situation, or just a lot of confusions. Maybe some of you are into drugs. Some of you are into some kind of some of you might be doing mushrooms, because do you see this? This looks like a mushroom. So you guys, are partying too hard and doing shrooms or something, and you're going into this fantasy world of, I don't know. I've seen this these kind of hallucinatory images in certain documentary videos. I've personally not done any of these because I'm definitely scared. But Scorpios have this. Scorpios that I know of have done most of all these, what do you call that, hard drugs. So some of you are doing hard drugs and going into this imaginary world of, I don't know what. I hope you guys are enjoying it, because, I say no to drugs. That's my opinion, but Everything else is up to you. Okay, definitely a lot of hard work. Okay, this fellow, he came up in the last reading. So here he is again. So you and this fellow, the devil. Okay, I see drugs, man. I don't know why you guys are into drugs this month. There wasn't any sort of drug activity. So are you trying to escape your worries? You know, you have like a hard day's work and you come back home and party all night, party all weekend. Or maybe there is a Capricorn in your life who got you into all these unhealthy habits. So the spirit is saying, telling you to use your intuition. You might be dealing with a Pisces. So what is happening with the Pisces? There's some kind of a karma that's delivered with regard to the Pisces. There's some kind of a judgment that is delivered. The fortune is turning in your favor. So if you were dealing with a Pisces or a Scorpio, I'm sorry, a Pisces or a Capricorn, we didn't get any air signs yet, but we did get the Gemini sign in the previous reading. There's definitely some kind of a karma that's being delivered in your favor. So, okay, there you are. Maybe a Scorpio, because that was... okay, so when I was saying the names of the zodiac signs, I accidentally said Scorpio. So some of you might be dealing with another Scorpio. And even in that case, you know, the Scorpio might not be listening to this reading. So in this case, you might be winning over the Scorpio. Some of you are in your element, but I feel like you're more in your unevolved state of mind where you're doing too much drugs, you know, getting into all sorts of unnecessary addictions. Maybe you're addicted to a Pisces, or maybe you're addicted to a Capricorn, and they're utilizing your addictions to take advantage of you. So there might be a water sign, an immature water sign in your life. Wish fulfillment. This card came up in the other reading as well. So there's some sort of a wish fulfillment happening, or some of you are like happily single. I see victory. I see money being made. Okay, there is the Page of Swords. I'm going to pull 3 more cards. Queen of Wands. Communication coming up. 8 of Wands. Somebody's pregnant. Okay. A Taurus. A Taurus is pregnant. Somebody, you might be getting some sort of a communication from somebody who is pregnant. So maybe somebody in your family is pregnant and they're telling you that, hey, maybe it's your sister, or there is a Taurian woman in your life, or somebody who has a lot of money who's sending some sort of a communication to you. And this person might have a little bit of fire in them, or might own a black cat. Or this fire sign might be telling you something about this earth sign. So you might have an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius making some sort of a conversation with you regarding a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I definitely see you cutting off somebody. Maybe you're cutting off this fire sign and giving a chance to an earth sign. You're definitely thinking about money. You're working hard for your money. And I see some sort of a travel. Maybe you're getting, you're feeling victorious about a certain endeavor that you've taken. Maybe something is coming to fruition in your life and you're feeling victorious and people are celebrating it with you. So let's pull up some angel cards for you, Scorpios, because this didn't seem like a romantic reading anyways. So some of you seem to be happily single, so good for you guys, you know, good to concentrate on your career before you settle down and make those extra money. So let's begin. What do we have going on for Scorpios? Angels, do send me some messages. We have beloved one. So I feel like this is a message from the God and the angels above you, calling you their most favorite, or just telling you that they love you and they're protecting you and they're taking care of you. This might be somebody who has passed away in your family, who's sending you love messages and offering you, or sending you prayers and blessings from the heaven. So this person who's not a part of your human life, or somebody who's with the God and with the angels, is definitely helping you out. Especially in a love relationship, this person might help you find your romantic partner. So much for this not being a love reading. I'm bringing you a I'm bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truth. Okay, there's some kind of a spiritual transformation that's going on. This is not, I don't know, maybe you guys are just hallucinating and doing too much drugs and thinking that's spirituality. You know, I know people who do that, who think smoking weed makes them spiritual, and if it does, then great. Because I don't think it does. It just causes memory loss, because whichever friends of mine have started like smoking excessive weed have lost a major portion of their memory. There was like a serious memory malfunction. So nurture yourself, take care of yourself, you know, give yourself what you need. Maybe somebody's nurturing you. Oh my God. Some of you missed your mother, or some of you are going back to living with your mother, and you're like cuddling with your mother, and you feel like you just need to get really close to her, and you're acting like the child you were when you were born, and your mother's like confused, but at the same time nurturing you because you're so emotionally broken inside. So you're hugging her, cuddling with her, asking her for a lot of physical and emotional support. When I meant physical and emotional support, physical relationships is not always sexual. Just trying to put a disclaimer here. So you just need that physical, emotional nurturing, which you are probably getting from your mother or a mother-like figure. So probably hugging somebody tightly and, you know, asking them for more hugs. So what else do we have going on for Scorpios? November. I can't wait for this year to get over. What a negative thing to say. I'm so sorry, Scorpios. Just maybe some of you are feeling like, I can't wait for this year to be over. You know, it really doesn't matter. Anyways, years and months are a man-made thing. Technically, we could be in some infinite timeline of some alien peace. Okay, some of you need to fall in love. Some of you need to understand that true inner peace comes only from true love. And some of you might have ignored somebody's cup of true love, and because of this you don't feel peaceful anymore. And maybe because you ignored this person and they didn't accept this cup of love, you're feeling a lack of inner peace. So the angels are asking you to be a little more passionate this month, and also being a little more sensitive. Trust and follow your renewed passion. Maybe some of you are changing your career. They're asking you to be extra sensitive to people, you know, not be rude. And they're also asking you to be a little more intuitive, because we had the Pisces card, the High Priestess come up. So maybe pay extra attention to what is happening, you know, especially to your intuition. Your intuition will sincerely guide you this month. And don't ignore your intuition. And maybe, you know, if you had liked somebody in the past or in the recent last few months, somebody who had offered you something, and you couldn't accept it, not because you didn't love them, but you just felt you were not in the right place, you could probably think about reconsidering it if you feel like it, because I feel you truly need nurturing, emotional nurturing this month. And some of you are missing your mother, so go meet your mother. Or, you know, if you feel like you're missing some kind of an emotional female nurturing in your life, it's time for you to fall in love. So I feel if any love offer comes your way this month, think about it, use your intuition. But if your intuition doesn't say anything wrong, I think it's time for you guys to fall in love.